Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel where we tackle life's biggest questions, the ones that keep you up at night, the ones that make you think. And today we're diving into one of the most pressing, the one you can't ignore if you're dreaming about breaking free from that 9-to-5 grind. When can I retire? That's right, that's the big questions. It sounds so simple, but as you start peeling back the layers, you'll realize there's a lot more to it than just a dollar amount. If you've Googled it, you've probably run into every answer under the sun. Some experts say to save 15% of your income. Others recommend that magic number based on your years of careful investments. And you hear about these mysterious multipliers. 3 times your salary or by age 40 or 10 times your salary by age 60. You've got companies selling you retirement calculators that give you a number based on a few quick inputs. And then there's those fiber brand bloggers saying, live on ramen noodles, save 75% of your income, and you'll be set by age 35. But then you look at the paycheck, right? And you start thinking to yourself about life, real life. You've got bills, you got a mortgage, you have kids, college tuition, those everyday expenses that no one's including in these blanket calculations. So how realistic is this advice? How much money really is enough money? And then there's the bigger question. What does retirement even look like to you? Because maybe it's not about a hard stop at age 65. Maybe it's about kicking back on a beach for 30 years. Maybe it's not. Maybe you want to work part-time or have the flexibility to start a new passion or project. So today we're breaking it down, getting real about all of these factors, the numbers, the lifestyle, the investments, and yes, those unforeseen curveballs that life throws at all of us. I'm here to help you get a clear picture of what you actually need in order to know what you should really be planning for. Because this isn't about reaching some magic number or hitting a one-size-fits-all target. This is about understanding your own unique goals, your timeline, your family's finances. So let's dive in, let's cut through the noise, and let's figure it out. When can you retire? So welcome to another episode of Prescribed Wealth Podcast. I'm your host, Remy Du, and today we're asking one of the most common yet crucial questions in financial planning. When can I retire? It's a question we all ask ourselves at some point, but the answer isn't a one-size-fits-all. It depends on your goals, savings, lifestyle, and so much more. Today we're going to break it down into actionable steps so you can figure out when you can comfortably retire. The first step to answering the retirement question, when can I retire, is determining what's important for you in your retirement years. This depends on the kind of lifestyle that you envision. Do you want to travel the world? Or would you prefer a quiet life closer to home? Your future lifestyle will dictate target savings that you should be thinking about. A general rule of thumb is to aim for 80 to 90% of your current annual income in retirement, but this can vary based on individual needs. The second step is to look at where you are at the moment. How much have you saved so far? This includes your retirement accounts like your 401ks, your IRAs, and even your pensions and Social Security benefits that you may be eligible for. It's also important to consider any other assets like investments or real estate. These can generate income for you as well. This will give you a clear picture of your retirement readiness. Here's a story about one of our clients we had who wanted to retire early at the ages of 55. Now I'll start off by saying that I do commend him for the reasons on which he wanted to retire, and I believe that if it's really important for you, you should be able to retire at the age that you want. The client came into our office, we had a conversation, we helped him analyze all his finances and his current path, only to find out he was not on track to meet this goal. So we provided him with a roadmap as to what he needs to do if he still wants an early retirement. Now he has a plan and he's taking action to reach those goals. Now, the golden question is, when can you retire? Once you know your savings and your target, you can start working on how long it will take you to close the gap, if there is one. Retirement calculators are helpful tools too, but trust me on this one, you'll want to work with a professional. There is a lot of things that you can leave up to chance, but this isn't one of them. Together, you're going to factor in inflation, potential healthcare costs, life expectancy, and many more things. The goal is to create a realistic timeline. One thing to remember is retirement isn't set in stone. Your goals, your health, financial situation, all these things can change. Being flexible with your timeline is key. You may find that you want to work a part-time job in retirement or explore new hobbies or ventures that can bring in income. Retirement isn't just about stopping work, it's about designing a new chapter of life that works for you. Remember, retirement is a personal journey, and figuring out when you can retire involves careful planning. If you want a clearer answer, sit down with a financial advisor to help you understand your circumstances. There are plenty of advisors in the market, but if you want to get some feedback from my office, don't hesitate to reach out and we can schedule a time for us to meet. This is Remy Du, and you're listening to the Prescribed Wealth Podcast, your guide to financial freedom.